Welcome back to the Coffee Talks. I am your host, Bobby Nairn. Today we are going to be talking about effective communication despite the chaos around us. Joining me for today's talk is Coffee Talks regular Cheryl Blasnick, VP of Secure IT Services, and our special guest, Derek Ressler, Regional Channel Manager at RingCentral. RingCentral, if you aren't already familiar, is an all-in-one cloud communications solution that includes cloud phone, video conferencing, messaging, and just an abundance of other features and capabilities that has truly made communication with staff and clients alike at one step so much more powerful. I am personally a big fan. It is really simplifying the way that I manage my team while we work remotely. I love the team messaging feature. I take all calls through my app on my iPhone or computer, whichever is more convenient, and the implementation of this solution could not have come at a more ideal time with everything happening around the world. Derek, I'm going to turn things over to you. Can you tell us a little bit about how Ring is providing a big boost for staying connected with clients and remote staff during these challenging times?
Yeah, so RingCentral is really involved in the whole work and work from home, the whole mobile worker. We always have been. So we've always been very focused on making sure that people like yourself, like Cheryl, and like all of the people who are going to be watching this have the right tools that they need to be successful. But the big key is, how do we leverage these tools to really be successful with our customers? So for all of you out there watching this and consuming this, and what Bobby's been talking about in all these videos is really about how do you improve your business with some of these topics. So in this one, it's really how do you leverage these type tools to be successful with your own customers? Well, one of the things that we always strongly recommend, and it's becoming even more so since we're all, I'm at my home office, Bobby's at his kitchen table, so Cheryl, we're all in our own spaces now that by and large weren't set up for day in and day out business. So one of the biggest things to do is to stay connected in visuals. I believe video type communications like we're doing right now is going to become a very big, important part of our daily life. So what does that mean for us when we're sitting here? That means that we're going to try to remember to always look professional, right? You can be from the waist down in your comfies, but if you're going to be sitting here day in and day out and going to be handling video calls for off and on throughout the next 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, or until we go back, big thing is going to be continuing to push that professional look. So getting up, getting that routine going. Routine is huge. I've been working from home for the last 9 months of my life, so routine is massive. Get up, work out, get your coffee, go take your shower, sit down, and get ready for the day. Look nice, look presentable. If you're a makeup person, wear makeup. If you're a person who shaves, shave. Kind of get that routine going so that when you're having these video calls, it looks like you're ready for business. All right, the other thing you're really going to want to make sure you're constantly doing is messaging. Communicate, communicate, and communicate, especially with your customers, because they're in the same experience right now that you are. Make sure they're loved, that they're wanted. It's more than just an email. I'm talking about if you have the ability to do chatting, chat. If you have the ability to send fun GIFs or something like that, or GIFs, or however your person you are and how you pronounce that word, send those memes, all right? Try to be as personal and engaging as possible, because by and large, the person on the other side, your customers looking at you, they got kids running around, they got a lot of chaos going at their house. What they don't have is personal interactions anymore with their colleagues or with the people like you. So anytime you can personalize things, that's going to be a big, big, big message, especially with your customers. So stay professional, be ready for video, get used to video, make sure you don't have open windows behind you that drowns you out, make sure they can actually see you on camera, make sure you don't have a ceiling fan whirling behind your head that's very distracting. Just make sure you're in professional, that they can see you and that they can interact with you, because even now more than ever, personal interactions are going to be what sets you apart from other people that are trying to earn the business of your customers just like you are, trying to keep it personal. So that's some big tips for those looking to work from home in engaging with their clients.
I think that that's really important, Derek, because we are so used to interfacing with people, especially with our customers, and we don't want to lose that relationship with them. And so reaching out, reaching across, the expanse, as it were, and we have such great opportunities to do so, that it makes it easy, and I'm sure it will be appreciated by customers. I mean, looking at this call here, like you said, there's 3 of us, 2 different companies, 3 different locations, none of which is an office setting. So it's obviously very possible. But how about communication with our employees? So many businesses, they have closed down, they've sent essential employees home with computers or using personal computers. How do we stay in contact with them?
That's a great question. And, I'm a part of a team, and then I also manage a team. So I'm kind of on both ends, like a majority of people out there that you're watching this. So the big thing is, again, staying in communication, even more so. If you're used to working in a tight group, in a cubicle environment, in their office environment, in an open forum environment, you can't now. So how do we handle these challenges, and how do we stay personal? Again, it's all about maintaining personability. So communication, if you're internal, you're going to be texting a lot. You're going to be communicating. If you're in the middle of a project, update your team members on where you are at in the project, so they are staying connected to what you need. Be even more willing to ask questions, to engage your team members, so that you can stay engaged in the process and you can stay up to date on anything that's changing on their end, maybe on a project. So communication is drastically important. Phone calls, but the big one is video. Instead of doing these long 50-minute videos, the big thing now is, how do we incorporate 5-minute videos, 10-minute videos, where I'm just getting updates from my team members on what's going on. So my boss, he reaches out, goes, Derek, we're going to get on a 5-minute video call here at the top of the hour. Great. I know exactly what we're going to talk about. He lets me know, hey, I need an update on these 3 things. Great. And that's how we manage this team and how we stay connected and personal with each other. These 5-10-minute meetings that are very specific. So stay in video. Again, video is going to be very critical going forward, or at least in collaborative meetings. Make sure these meetings are very specific. Yes, they're going to build in times where we can just chat about sports or what's going on in our family situations and everything else. But if you're going to have a business meeting, make it short, make it sweet. Have 2 or 3 items you're going to talk about, get to those items, get off those items, and then move on. So every time you do a video chat, they're important, they're packed full of information, right? Packed full of what I need to be successful here, from my boss telling me I need these 3 things done by the end of the day. Great, I know exactly what I got to get done today. We met in video, had an opportunity to meet with them. He got a chance to see that I understood what he was talking about. We got head nod confirmation. That's what's important from an internal management, or short video calls that you're able to have very strict meetings, very specific meetings, and then let's build in some fun time. All right. So if you're going to have, I think here at RingCentral next week, we're going to have a sports day. So everyone's going to wear whatever their favorite sports team is. Then we're going to have like a fun, I think 90s theme, trying to just provide some sort of fun that we would normally do in the office space, but doing at home. So trying to keep some levity going on, because this is more than just work, and then our family. There's a lot of stress stuff out there. So trying to keep things light, keep things informal, build in. I've seen a lot of people doing, virtual happy hours starting at 4:30. At the end of the day, everyone go grabs a drink and just sits down and decompresses, right? These type items, again, in video, where we can see each other, we can laugh, we can just have fun, and just trying to create some sort of community, some sort of kind of just relaxed ethos that you would normally get in an actual environment within an office, but trying to get it at your house. There's enough chaos going on. So if we can provide some sort of kind of fun levity, that would be great. So those are the few things. When you are having business meetings, make them very business. When you're having non-business meetings, try to make them fun. All of this on video, and all of it really being willing to address. And I think the other last thing I could say, Bobby and Cheryl, is grace. I think most people out there extending everyone's in a crazy environment now that's not their home office. So I've seen most people being totally okay. You've got kids popping in and out. You've got dogs barking and everything else. So if you've got chaos, mute your mic. But I think by and large, most people understand, hey, we're in a brave new world and it's different, but at least it adds a little bit of personal to it, a personal touch, which is great.
Right. Yeah. I think those are all great points. And I think video does provide this sense of normalcy. We went from a situation where we were in the office together every day And now the only opportunity we have to see each other is through video. And I know at One Step, we're definitely using video quite a bit. I love using it with my team. It's good to check in with everyone and get that nod to know that we're all on the same page. But yeah, thank you for that.
We, at One Step, we have a morning, because of the times, we have a morning huddle where the management gets together on video, and we talk about, you know, what did I accomplish yesterday? What am I accomplishing today? What are my goals? And, you know, there's a lot of, well, oh yeah, when you do that, can you include me on that? And, you know, so that we still have that communication. It's a great staff meeting. And it's kind of fun. I enjoyed this morning looking behind our CEO, and his dog was curled up by the stairs on his back with his feet up in the air sleeping. It's so cute. And, you know, but, you know, I think that it adds the humanity, I think, to the meeting, having these video conferences, which is really nice.
Absolutely. Derek, we certainly appreciate your time. As always, you can subscribe to stay in touch with the upcoming Coffee Talks on this page below. Thanks again.
Thank you.